Imagine being punched and hit and attacked so violently that you end up in the hospital. Now imagine that the person that is beating you so viciously is your own child. What would you do? Now, Yvonne says that she's been putting up with her 8-year-old daughter, Yanitza's terrifying abuse since Yanitza was 5 years old. 5 years old. Okay, so tell me what she's doing. She's breaking down doors, windows.
She hit her sisters. She hit my oldest daughter also, and she's 22, so she hit her. She terrifies everybody in the house. She doesn't care about her actions. She thinks it's funny.
So it's adults, from the kids to your sister who's an adult to you, and she permanently scarred you.
Yes.
Where's the scar?
Me and her, I told her I didn't want her in my room, and she said, I don't care. So me and her was traveling back and forth with the door, and next thing you know, she hit me with the door. And then she gave me, like, because you can't see it right now.
Because you have makeup on, but is there a scar in your makeup?
Yeah, and you can feel it if you want, because it's really, it hurts real bad.
Oh, I do feel it. It's a big lump underneath.
Lump right there, yeah. So that's what she be doing to everybody, even at school. She terrified the kids at school.
Yeah. And she's hitting her sisters.
She pulls her hair. She locks them in the room. She terrifies them. She just, she just not acting like an 8-year-old should act.
Check out what happens when Yanitza does not get her way.
I don't want to take a shower. Okay. God.
Don't get away from me, man. Get away from me. Don't touch me. Get away from me. Please, let me go.
Nope.
Let me go. Let me go.
Yanitza, when you were looking at yourself on the screen, you put your head down. What does it make you feel like to see you acting like that?
It makes me feel nervous because I did something wrong to my mom, and it wasn't right because she never does nothing to me.
And it makes you feel bad to see yourself act like that? Sometimes we have to get outside of our own body, right, to see what's really going on. So I'm really happy that we have that tape of you and you can see yourself, because then it's like, whoa, that's me? That's not so cool to see myself like that, right? Tell me what happened at the principal's office, Yanitza.
I had kicked down her stuff because
Whose stuff? The principal's stuff? What did you do to her stuff?
I had kicked her stuff off her desk because I don't like her. Because every time I get in trouble, she will always follow me around, and then she will start, sometimes she will start mocking me. Then she will sometimes say, like, you're gonna get suspended, and then I start kicking off her desk. And then once I had hit her in her back, and I had said, leave me alone.
You hit the principal in the back?
And I told her to leave me alone, and she said no. And she said, if I come back up again, I'm gonna get suspended. And then I came back up, then I got suspended.
Do you curse at your teachers and at your mom too?
I don't curse at my teacher, I curse at my mom.
You curse at your mom. You say really bad words to your mom? Yeah. What does it make you feel like when you hit your mom?
It makes me feel like a dumb person of doing that.
You feel like a dumb person?
Yeah, and I feel like I'm gonna do something, like I'm doing something bad to my mom, and she never does nothing to me. And
do you know that your mommy is scared? She's really scared. I know that you're scared at night. You're scared to go to sleep at night. What are you scared of at night?
Like, cause she be like, don't go to sleep, because I'm going to get you at nighttime when you sleep. Don't go to sleep, I'm going to get you. And I'm like, why are you saying that? He said, because I don't like you. I don't like you, so I barely go to sleep. I go to school every day, so.
She says, don't go to sleep, I'm going to get you? When
she said somebody be talking to her like that, to harm me and hurt me and stuff like that.
You said that people talk to you and tell you to harm your mother? Who talks to you and tells you that?
I don't know, it's this man come walk up to my window every night and saying, tell your mom to go to sleep, and I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna kill her with a knife.
You said a man comes to your window and says that? Dr. Michelle, this sounds very heavy. I don't know how much is psychological, how much is actually truly happening. You haven't had a chance to really spend enough time with them to analyze that.
Right.
I don't know if there's anything that you can see from the moment.
I think it's really important for her to be in some therapy or counseling, because you need a full assessment, a medical assessment and a psychological assessment. So you understand sort of chemically and medically what's going on with her body and what's going on with her mind. So you know what is real and what isn't real. You know, some of the dynamics that we're talking about are, you know, kids need attention. They need to be the center of things. And sometimes kids learn how to get negative attention before they learn how to get positive attention. So she runs the whole house, like the house, the world revolves around her. And that's a very powerful position for any child to be in. She pushes everybody's buttons, and so it's very hard to let go of that power if you don't know another way to get it. You don't know positive things that you can do instead. She's clearly saying she's uncomfortable after these things. She has remorse afterwards, but she feels like she doesn't know how to control it. And so that's why it's more than just saying, oh, here's your punishment or here's your spanking, but really getting ongoing professional help to get to what's underneath that, because a lot of times kids act out because of something deeper that is going on.
If I were to get somebody when you went home to help you and you can talk to them about everything, would you do that, do you think? And talk to them about the things that you said. There's a man that comes and he tells you that you should hurt your mommy. Would you talk to the therapist about that? It's a person that can really help you, and you can tell them anything in the world. And you can even talk to them when your mom is not there. You can talk to them when your mom is there, and they can really help you, okay? Because I want to help you, and I'm going to get a good person to help you. Okay, is that a deal? Will you shake my hand? Okay, we'll be right back. Up next.
There are no laws that protect a parent from a child's abuse.
When's the last time you've seen your mother?
It's been 4 or 5 months.
And we're going to bring her out right now. We're with moms who are living in fear and terror, some even scared to go to sleep at night because their own kids have been so violent and so abusive and are threatening them. Rebecca's daughter, Hannah, beat her up so badly that she had to turn to the authorities for help. But even that step wasn't enough. Check this out.
There are no laws in the United States that I know of anyway that protect a parent from a child's abuse. We went to the court system over this. We sat in front of the judge and deliberated, and the judge gave her 6 to 8 weeks in juvenile hall. She got out, and then she proceeded with the same behavior. Nothing slowed her down.
So, Hannah, that was your mom speaking about you. And you had a very strong history of hitting your mother.
Yeah.
And you said earlier in the show, you said it started when you were 13.
Yeah, I was 13 when me and her started like really fighting, like fist swinging, hair pulling, everything. It was right around that age.
Yeah, and why?
I couldn't really say why. Our personalities clashed. Like, she really knew how to get to me. I really knew how to get to her. I pushed her buttons, she pushed mine, and I didn't care at the time.
It's interesting how you speak about your mom. You say, we got into it, we clashed, our personalities clash. A lot of teenagers and moms' personalities clash. And to me, you speak of it as if she's just like a girl at school. We got into it. We had issues, girl. We were fighting. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, I was hitting my mother.
Yeah.
You know? You understand the difference? Like, and why do you think you equate it as that? As in, we just weren't getting along, as opposed to, you know, I am hitting my mother.
I think, honestly, I don't see her as my mom. Like,
what do you see her as?
She's always been more of a friend to me. We never took on the mother-daughter role. In my opinion, it's always been like she was my friend, and I didn't have like respect for her. Like that's how I looked at her.
It's interesting that, yeah, I picked up on that. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, with your mom, we got into it. It's like, no, it's like, I hit my mom, you know, as opposed to sounding like just a friend thing. Now I understand why you express yourself that way. So, you got arrested a lot of times.
Yes,
for hitting your mother. How many times?
I've been arrested 3 times for hitting her, but like more than I can count. Around at least 20 times I've been arrested. And I got put on probation from the first time